From right field on the south side of Chicago, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill today, Noah Schultz. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. The lefty, the 1-0. Oh. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second,
really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one in the dirt. Ball 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
South side of Chicago, just getting started here. Hit on the ground to short. On to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And, Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one missing low. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Squirts away a little bit. Throw into third. Tag. Safe. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
The 2-2. Swang and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score from third.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one almost got him. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Man, I got to think something is definitely off with his delivery right now. Already the second wild pitch that he's thrown in just the first inning. Not a good sign.
Goldie, the runner at second with one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. On a bounce right side. Murakami takes it to the bag, and he's out.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they still got both their challenges. Runner at third, 2 away. The next pitch misses. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Goldie scores. And they lead by 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 2, and the White Sox coming to bat. Back here on the south side. And towing the slab here, Max Fried. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Now the 0-1. one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Dominguez should have this one. And there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This is a dangerous group, Chris. Hitters who can barrel up the baseball are all over this lineup. No surprise this team leads the league in slugging percentage right now.
Boog, pitchers got to be ready out of the starting gates because this lineup isn't shy. They attack and provide enough exit velocity to slug the ball all over the diamond.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. Fried, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. And he swings through that one.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Late with the swing there.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Ball to strike.
That's a ball.
Called strike right there.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Colton Montgomery.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And a 3-1 on the way. There's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
My draw.
Here's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. White Sox strand a couple, and they're down 2-0. Here on the south side, second inning set to go. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that misses. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Jose Caballero.
And now the 0-1. That one missed.
Ball 2.
Outside. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Spencer Jones.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for New York, Spencer Jones.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
That's too low. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off throw to first. Jones dives back in safely. The 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Chop to third. Vargas slings to first. That ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back at right field, bottom of the second, Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
24.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Oh.
Way inside. In the air, left field, down the line, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Pereira not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Edgar Caro. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Foul ball there. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here on the south side, new inning getting started. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
The designated hitter, Ben White.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Chop to third. And it goes just foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna. Rip to third. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder Randall Grichuk.
There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Almost got him.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Murakami takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In there at the knees for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. On to the 4th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. And that's downstairs. And the count is 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Comes the 0-1. And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Third baseman, Jose Caballero.
First pitch swinging. The 0-1.
Ball, outside.
1 out and a runner at second. Late swing fouled off. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Swing, and he popped it up. My drop. And that is that. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. Here on the south side, ready to go, bottom 4. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these White Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Up Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter, Colton Montgomery.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Out to short, Volpe. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching for the
The new pitcher in the game, Jordan Hicks.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ali Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one misses in the dirt. Out to short. Gets it to first.
Yep,
and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Next for the Yankees, left fielder, Max Schumann.
Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Sean Newcomb appears to be getting loose. Hudson getting loose as well. And the 0-1. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Rice up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. And the 1-0. It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
First baseman.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it 3rd.
Picks himself up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Inside, almost got him. Runner takes off. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it. With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Two on, two outs. In the air to left center. Pereira on his way over. Makes the catch. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And a base hit right there. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next for the White
Only 2
Sox.
hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Step off, throw to first. Montgomery back in on a dive.
I just think it's time to show a little more fight in these at-bats. Too many times they're letting good pitches go by and then ending up behind in the count where it's tough to have much success.
Inside, ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1 is on the way. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Edgar Caro struck out swinging his first time.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 2-0. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-2. Set down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Let's go, Jordan. You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Yankees. Third baseman, Jose Caballero.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count even at 1. Now a quick throw to first. Chisholm back on a dive. Chisholm gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Spencer
So up
Jones.
next for New York, Spencer Jones. 1 for 2. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Jazz on his horse coming around third. Safe. It's 5-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jordan Hicks departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm,
Number
Brian
60.
Hudson.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the sixth. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Squirts away a little bit. It's low and gets away. Safe at the plate. It's 6-0. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Schumann swings through it for strike 1. That one fouled off. Now here's a flare off the bat. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ball, hot.
The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Way back there. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Goldie stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And there's a ball. Hudson, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Step off throw to first. Schumann dives back in safely. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second, 2 on now with
Up
2
next
away.
for the Yankees, right fielder Jason Dominguez.
In the air, right field, Montgomery under it, and that is that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the White Sox nothing. Well, we go bottom
And
6.
leading off for
Stepping
the
in,
White Sox,
the White Sox
left
leadoff
fielder,
man, Randall Grichuk.
That's a ball.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Oh.
Chisholm throws to first in time, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Up next for the
Swings and
White
misses.
Sox,
2 out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Vargas, the next to hit, takes outside.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here on the south side, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
All right, White Sox! Let's go, Chicago!
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Volpe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Close
No, that's
one
a ball.
doesn't get the call. 2-1. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He'll score easily. It's 8-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So man aboard, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Oh, 1 down. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That misses the zone. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
On the ground to the left. To first. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Ali Sanchez.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian Hudson is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
White Sox,
change here, Grant
number
Taylor.
31.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Ali Sanchez now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, that's inside. No, ball 2.
Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike. And the 3-1. There's the strike. Got him looking for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 8 and the White Sox nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day, I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So Now we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Second baseman, Chase Mydroth.
The Yankees with some action in their pen. Angel Chevy getting loose out there. The 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Montgomery stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're dialed into the show. Here on the south side, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Max Schumann. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Newcomb, the left-hander, up and throwing. Here's your 1.
Ball.
Just
off the plate.
missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Pereira in position. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben White.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Popped up. Acuna under this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Here is Goldschmidt.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He got just enough of that one. And they add a run.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make it bats look like batting practice from time to time. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
That's a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're in the top of the 8th.
No, that's a ball.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 9-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Angel Chevy.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Stepping in, Emerson Pereira. He is struck out, and he is walked. Gets the call. That's strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2.
No, that's low.
Center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Edgar Carroll.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval preparing to come on if needed. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball right side. Goldie steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope, that's away.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. The White Sox lead one. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back at right field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
That's a ball.
And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it remains 2-2. That one missed. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ball, inside. Ball.
The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Two now. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Caballero in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So the Yanks go in order, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Back here on the south side, digging in, Munetaka Murakami.
Munetaka Murakami.
this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Ball 2.
Popped up. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Go, Miguel!
Foul ball. High fly ball down the left field line. Raging back towards the wall. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He muscles that one out of here. And they're on the board. It's 9-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hey!
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. This one in the air, center field. Jones has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Chase Mydron.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1.
That's out the corner.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Ripped, but it curls foul. Cheville is just one strike away. Lined into right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, right fielder,
Braden Montgomery
number
steps to the
24.
plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.